Morning, John.
What we doing up top?
Yeah.
Is that it? Am I on telly?
You are.
Hi, buddy.
Morning, Steve. You all right?
All right, buddy. Morning, Andrew.
Morning, Darren. You all right?
Yeah.
Truth. We actually moved the fish from the other peg up to you, didn't we? 'Cause you'd only had 5 fish up until then.
And he's been here 3 hours. I had to get Andy to come from Bristol. He had to go to
So good, mate, isn't it?
to the boat.
The abuse he gives you when you come out and rescue him still, don't you? Yeah.
And he said he's going to pay my fucking fees today. I said, no, you're not. I don't want you to.
You don't want him holding that over you,
No,
do you?
absolutely.
Because every time you win afterwards, he'll go, remember I paid your fees?
Yeah. That's what it'll be.
You know, no way it is.
Want to slip back? Don't walk back in my pocket now.
Yeah, I'm not fishing today. I'm only the fish are arriving today. Yeah, so I'm meeting the lorry later and filling up the lake
I've told him he's got just putting them in the bottom then.
this time. But before the end of March, they're going in here as well.
Minus the ones that he's bringing up to put them on there.
So if John wins today,
What, with Rudd?
with crucians, yeah, with a big bag of crucians,
And skimmers about that big,
Yeah.
you know why?
yeah, all 8 to 10 inch skimmers and crucians. Yeah, you didn't realise that taking his place, you get that responsibility, don't you? You have to bitterly complain about everything.
Take your money for a bird away.
Are we going to bite the bullet and trust the wind's going to turn round or not?
Yeah.
Put in and that's it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a match, John, at the end of the day. If these lads wanted comfort, they'd all be sitting at home with a fire, wouldn't they?
No, we'd all be sat on peg 1 down here.
Right, you're on draw 1 for John. Please.
Don't want that. 26. Oh, fucking hell.
There's that other bag that wants to go in there. Hang on. Andy Franklin.
There's the bag then.
See ya. You can draw out the other bag if you like.
Yeah, you want?
What you got?
11.
That's where it is. Well, I didn't want to be.
No looking. Come on, no looking.
Probably better than 29. Yeah.
What you got?
No.
29. Dick Ashby, 29.
Oh, I'm doing my section, you fancy.
Dick Cullen. What you got, Dick?
29.
24. Put it in that bag, please. Yeah?
Phone up there, Dave.
Well, don't give him any tips. Roger Adkins.
Who's this? Roger the Dodger. Roger the £9.
Turn it over. How long have you been coming? 12. Good peg.
Roger the Dodger on peg 9.
Where you want it to be?
I'll put your weight there, £9.6. I might get 9.10.
Right. Good morning. It's Sunday, the 19th of November, and we're at Cannons Ashby Lakes for the 6th and final round of the Castle Angling Association Autumn-Winter Silverfish League. We've had 6 matches held over the last 3 months. Anglers are allowed to drop their worst 2 matches, and there's no certain winner today. We've currently got Dick Ashby on 6 points, John Broughton on 6 points, Steve Davis on 7 points, Dick Cullen, Ron Snaith, Dave Gibbons, they're all there. A good result today could push them up and we could see the leaders drop down. So it's all to play for. It's being held on the top lake today, so I'm going to pop up there. I'm going to interview 1 or 2 of the anglers, see if they're happy with their draws or what they think their chances are today, what methods they're going to use, and then we'll wait for the all-in to go, and then I'll start doing a bit of filming. Right, morning Dick.
Good morning, Andy.
You're currently in pole position on 6 points with a weight advantage of £60. How do you fancy your chances today?
Well, the wind's off me back, so that's a bit of an advantage. I can feed long, but I've not had a good experience off this peg the last time I fished it.
Right. You're still going to fish the waggler today?
Yes, definitely. At distance.
Yeah, I should imagine that will do you well. Anyway, I'm going to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much,
I'll
Andy.
see you later on.
Yes.
Right. Morning, Ron. You all right?
Yeah.
You're currently in 5th position. You're on 11 points at the moment, 5 behind the leaders, but a good result today should push up the leaderboard and at least make the frame, won't it?
Yeah.
You came over and had a practice on Friday.
I did.
How'd you get on?
I had about £8-9.
So it fished all right on Friday,
yeah,
like?
after a frost, so yeah.
How do you fancy your draw today?
I don't. Apart from the fact that the wind's behind me.
Well, that's a bonus, isn't it? I'm going to wish you good luck, Ron. I'm going to go and do
mate.
some of the others.
Thank you.
Morning, Steve.
How are you, buddy? All right?
Yeah, not so bad. I see you're currently in 3rd place on 7 points at the moment. You've got quite a big weight disadvantage compared to the other two in front, but a first or a second today will push you in front on this section.
I was hoping today I could draw on the dam wall and have a good weight to bump it up a bit, but...
Do you not think you'll get a good weight from over here today?
It's been one of them series where I can't seem to draw on the right hand side of the lake.
Basically,
I've
you're
always
saying...
been on the left hand side, so I'm a bit... But I'm just going to get my head down and see what I can do.
Basically, you're saying you're not as lucky as Dick Ashby, aren't you? The drawback.
Well, no, but he's in my section today. I was hoping John was going to be in my section today, and then I was thinking if I could win the section, and they have a slightly bad one, but it's
But
been...
good weights do come from here. We've had £30 weights from here. Don't, you know, I know when you fished it last time, it didn't fish so well, but don't be put off by that. John behind you.
When I drew this peg in the first match up here, I've had a lovely day. I've had £13 a roach.
Yeah, I was going to say this.
So, you know, I'm
You
optimistic.
just got to hope the other two do badly. Best of luck, Steve, anyway.
Cheers,
all right,
thanks.
ta-da. Well, peg 10, you're currently tied for first place with Dick Ashby, but you've got a £5 weight disadvantage. How do you fancy your chances today?
Well, I'm happy with the draw.
Yeah, glad to be over this side.
Better over this side.
Yeah. I see you've got casters with you today.
The wind's going to be a problem though.
Yeah.
Casters,
yeah.
I'm relying on casters.
Today. So what's that going to be? With some ground bait or pellets? Or just
Probably
loose feed?
just loose on the
Just
waggler.
loose feed casters on the waggler. And you're setting up a bomb rod as well?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
Just to help me out with the wind.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to wish you the best of luck, John, and I'll see you a little bit later on, okay?
Hello, Andy. Thank
Cheerio, thank you. Morning, Andy, how are you?
Morning, Andy. How are you, sir?
Oh, not so bad, thanks.
Good.
See, you're on peg 11. You've got a good choice of peg here on this bank.
Right.
Nice depth of water. Normally some big bream get caught from over here. Are you happy with your draw?
Oh, very much so.
Oh,
Very
good.
much so.
Yeah.
Wind
Like
in
me,
the face.
yeah.
All going good.
Like me, you've not had the best of leagues, but have you enjoyed yourself? That's the main thing.
You know, it's the first year I fished this brand new,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful brand new.
Yeah.
Lovely people. You can't ask for more.
Yeah.
Catch fish regular,
Good.
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. We're hopefully holding another one in the spring. Do you think you might come back for that?
Oh,
if
absolutely.
the dates don't clash with anything else?
Oh, we can always adjust other dates.
All right, well, I'm going to wish you good luck and I'll see you a bit later.
Cheers,
All right,
thanks,
thanks, Andy. Right behind me is Dick Ashby on peg 29. I've just seen Dick last a nice skimmer. I've just been having a chat to him. He reckons he's on about 8 fish at the moment. So we're just an hour into the match, so that's not a bad start. I think Dick's just playing another fish now. just went down to speak to Ron. He reckons he's had 2 bites and 1 fish at the moment, so he's struggling a little bit. Steve Davis on peg 27, he's got a fish. Small roach by the looks of it. We've got John Lewis on peg 26. I've just had a chat to John. He said he's caught 6 small roach at the moment. He's fishing the waggler today as well, obviously trying to get that bit further out. Dave Gibbons on peg 24. He's also fishing the waggler. He tells me he's got 4 skimmers, a roach and a perch. So they're all fairly close to each other on this bank as regards the numbers and weight of fish caught at the moment. We're going to see how they're getting on the other bank. Pete Hunt on peg 13, he's guesting for Dave White today. He tells me he's got 16 small roach. Andy Franklin's just bringing in a nice skimmer. How's it going, John?
A bit slow, Andy. I'm on a skimmer on the feeder.
Yeah.
4 or 5 little roach, that's it.
Dick's just landed a small roach. Nice skimmer you got there anyway, Dick. Better than a 1 ounce roach.
Yeah.
Well, it's just 11:15. I've been around, done a lap of the lake and spoke to all of the anglers. There's no clear leaders at the moment. On this particular section here, I'd say it's a close run thing between Dick Ashby and Steve Davis at the moment. Not that many fish reported. Dick had 10 when I went round, and when I just got back he said he got 18. Over on the other section, I should imagine that it's either Roger Atkins is leading at the moment, Andy Franklin or Dick Cullen. A good result for Dick Cullen today, a first or a second, would really put him up to the top of the leaderboard. John Broughton, who's tied joint first at the moment on 6 points, isn't doing very well at the moment. He's reported he's not had many fish. But all of that can change on here. You only need a good hour, anybody does, and it can make the world of difference. John Lewis to the right, looks like he's just playing a small fish. Yep, he is. Actually, it looks like a little skimmer from here. Got Steve Davis to the left of him. I saw Steve go out on the waggler earlier, but he's come back in on the pole again. I see you've been having a few fish on the pole. This is the first time I've seen John fish the waggler in 2 years. I bet he had to dust that off a bit when he got it out this morning. Ooh, that could have been costly. I do believe Steve Davis is just landing another fish. Yep, looks like a skimmer. I think Steve Davis is just playing another fish. Yep. Looks like he's getting into a few little skimmers, the last few fish I've seen him catch. But it's that man again, Dick Ashby's got another one. Ah, looks a decent sized skimmer, that does. Taken, I think John Lewis has got another one. He's pumping that one in a little bit, not winding it straight in. It might be a bit bigger than what he's had. Yeah, here it comes now. I do believe Steve Davis has just got another one as well. John Lewis just landing another one. Hey, Ron Snaith just landed one. Put one back. He's not had many fish today, Ron. He could have done with a real good result really to push him right back up that leaderboard, get him in the frame. It's been tough going for Ron today when I spoke to him earlier. Dick Ashby looks to be playing something quite reasonable here because he's taking his time. Oh, he's got the net out. I don't think it was because it was a particularly big fish, but I just saw Dick drop one off when he went to swing it in a few moments ago, and that's probably got more to do with it. Ron Snaith just got another fish. Ron Snaith just swinging another fish in now. Oh, you're going to blame me now. Right, it's just gone 1:15, so we've got an hour and a quarter left to go. I've just been up section A and spoke to everybody on section A. Dick Ashby reckons he's got about 40 fish, quite a few skimmers in with his catch. Ron Snaith reckons he's got 30 small fish. Steve Davis said he's got 10 skimmers and some roach, but he wouldn't commit himself to an answer. And John Lewis, he said he's got about 30 fish as well. Pete Hunt's got about 38 small fish. Roger Adkins has got 60. Andy Franklin's on 40 fish. Poor old John Broughton looks like he's having a blowout. He reckons he's only got about a dozen fish. Although I'm told by Darren Cook next to him that some of them are a reasonable size. And Darren's struggling himself as well. So it's still all to play for. It's certainly no one-horse race. Ron Snaith's just playing a fish now. He's taking his time with it. It's got a decent bend in the rod. It's only small, I've just seen it. But he's going to net it anyway. Just had a chat to Dick Ashby. He reckons he's had a decent perch of a couple of pounds, so he's got another fish on now. I'll see, but I think it's only a small skimmer again. John Lewis has just landed another fish as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I can just see Dick Cullen playing what looks like a reasonable fish now. He's certainly taking his time. This is definitely a net job. Yeah, that looks like it's something decent. That will really have helped Dick on this section. Oh, and Terry Shaw's just landed one next to him as well. I spoke to Steve earlier. He reckoned he'd got 10 skimmers and some roach, but he wouldn't be specific as to what he's got. Dick Cullen just behind Terry Shaw there. He's playing another fish. He's reaching for his net. Looks to be a skimmer about 6 to 8 inches, I think. Oh, that's a nice one. Terry Shaw just bringing in a small roach. Come around by here, so we're facing the camera, and then the others can come to us then, because I am, I'm afraid.
We'll do the section
Got any
first.
pictures of your missus naked?
We'll do the sections. We'll do the sections
I would
first.
like to buy some if you've got some.
Dick, you were first in section 8. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Well done, Dick. Second was Steve.
Yeah, over here, John. Bring them down here. Don't go to them. Bring them down here. I want them on the camera. Please, well done, Steve. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done.
B, Dick.
Well done, mate. Well done, buddy.
Well done, Dick.
Cheers,
Yeah.
buddy. Thank you.
What's on you been good? Who was second?
Not me.
Oh, Darren Cook, that man there.
Oh, dazzling.
Picks
Well
up
done,
some
Darren.
section money.
Cheers, Louis.
He needs a new pole, he needs the money.
He broke the pole.
Right,
Yeah, he broke the end off his rod.
did he? Oh, right, okay.
He come in with 8 sections.
I only had Mac most of the day.
Right,
Fast
Dick
two for
first.
him.
Yeah, no, we want the 4th place first, don't we? Which is Steve Davis, isn't it? Right, where is he? Oh, he's hiding around the corner again. There you go, so 4th place. 4th place with 7 points. Steve Davis, well done, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much.
Well done. Steve.
Picking up
Cheers, buddy,
£125, not bad, is it? There we go.
Lovely.
Right. 2nd place.
Third.
I was forgetting him, but he only comes for the money. We discount him now, he only comes for the money. Right,
We'll fine you 50 quid for moaning about the payout.
yeah. In 3rd place, on 6 points, is John Brown.
Well done, Jonathan.
Yes, well done, young man.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Thank you for not catching
Okay,
Yeah, what a bastard.
now, in 2nd place, tied on 5 points, but unfortunately down on weight. But you made a fantastic recovery on these last few matches, Dick.
Well done,
Dick Cullen, please.
Well done, mate.
Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Well done, Dick.
Well done, buddy.
yeah, congratulations, well deserved. Right, yes, and that man, he's hard to beat, and I'm glad to see him picking up some prize money. I'm hoping he's going to buy a new reel so I don't have to listen to that bloody A-view grating next to me.
Well done, Dick. Thank you very much.
Well done, Dick, picking up £250.
Lovely.
Dick Ashby, well done. Congratulations.
Well done, all you lads.
And thank you to everybody that came.
Thank you for organising it.
Yeah, it's been